people hopping on. Okay, welcome to Team Zoom, you guys. We do these every single Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can always count on them. You never have to wonder if they're happening. They're always happening, okay? Always. And I'm super excited because sometimes I have, other diamond, double, triple, pres, ambassador leaders on here to give you guys their tips. But tonight, I love that we have our own people on here to give you guys their tips because we've had so many promotions, like so many promotions popping off just this past weekend. Like so excited to hear from our newest people that just hit some pretty life-changing ranks. So I'm pretty excited about that. I see people still hopping on. Before I let them get started, because their tips are going to be fire, you guys, I did want to say we are getting into April now. Like tomorrow's April Fool's. God, I hate April Fool's. Does anybody else like hate April Fool's? Like we get it, all the jokes. And I'm a jokester and I'm not a fan. Yeah, like I'm not a fan of all the like, I'm pregnant, just kidding. Like that's not funny. Okay, so I'm so excited though. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. So, all right, so we're getting into April, you guys, and really big deal. Okay, really big deal. I need my team to show up to this Triad event, okay? I need y'all to show up to this Triad event. Me, Nikki Moore, she's a top, all the people I'm doing it with, you guys, I know, Jenna, very sad. All the people that I'm doing it with, because I'm hosting the event, they're all leaders with the company, like top 50, okay? So Nikki Moore, Ambassador Diamond. We've got Stephanie Dunn and Joel. They'll probably be in the room because they're from Grand Rapids. They're the #1 income earners. Morgan Martin is a Presidential Diamond, top 25, I believe. She's my baby cakes, okay? We'll also have, who else? Oh, Tammy Nevins, who's going presidential tonight. So big deal. And then we'll also have, I think that's pretty much it from the local area. So get there if you can. It's April 16th. The ticket for distributors is like $15 and guests are free. And the whole point of this is that you bring your team and your guests. I want my team to show up and show out because we are giving away a couple of gifts to the people who have the most guests. So make it a priority, okay? Like make it a priority. I've already like had to cancel something just to do this because I'm like, heck yes, I'll be there. I live for events. So I will post, Vicky, I'm so glad you're on, by the way. I will post the actual link tomorrow morning because since we're getting into April 1st, I wanted like promotions to come through and all that good stuff. And then I was going to announce it right in the beginning of April so that you guys have plenty of time. Yes, April 16th in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I think it's at the Crown Plaza Hotel. It's going to be off the chain. Like I'm already inviting people. I've mentioned it on every thing we've done, Melanie, but I'm going to officially put the picture and the announcement in Better Together tomorrow morning so that you guys can have plenty of time to get your ticket, ask for time off work, get your ride situated, get your guests there, get your team there. I want you guys really making it a priority. So April 16th, Jenna, I'm gonna need you to fly in, okay? Okay, cool, sounds good. All right, so let's get started, you guys. Okay, I wanna yell, but my kids are sleeping. But like Sienna just went diamond and earned a $10,000 bonus. For those of you that don't know what that means, you're good. If you don't know what that means, it means hard work and dedication and not giving up. Yay! It's because of the pen. Oh my God, I should have known. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But dude, she went diamond and Jenna went emerald. And we've got 3 new rubies. I think some of them are on here already. And we've got Trish who just went executive. And she worked hard for that, you guys. So they all did. Like Sienna is a blow you out of the water story. I actually have a girl that just joined my team who has all the same things going on as Sienna, and she's making them excuses. Sorry if you're watching this later. And then there's Sienna who is like, I'm doing all those things, but like I'm still gonna go diamond. So for those who don't know, diamond is on average about $2,000 a month, and that's crazy. And she earned a $10,000 bonus, you guys, and that's paid out within 10 months. So she'll earn $1,000 a month just in her bonus. And I'm just so excited because she just unlocked hey Jenna, you're next, stop it. She just unlocked the compensation plan. So what we mean when we say that is like, you guys know how like we get paid a certain amount. Okay, well when you go diamond, you get paid even more and you get a higher percentage and you get to get what's called cab bonuses, CAB, like a taxi cab bonuses. So you know how you guys are getting those $100 bonuses whenever you sign a new distributor? And you're like, yay, I signed a new DT, I get a $100 bonus. Okay, well now Anybody that's diamond coded to her, when they sign distributors and when she's signing distributors, it's crazy. I'm not going to say it too much because I don't want to confuse you guys, but she gets $80 cab bonuses for all those people that are becoming fast start qualified. So when we say you unlock the compensation plan, like, we are not playing around. So let's hear her story. I'm so excited to hear from her. I'm so glad you could be on, dude. Her story. I almost said Jenna. Sienna, okay, tell us, because not everybody knows your story. I know you tell it, like you told it on that one Zoom where you were it was such a good Zoom. But who you are, where you're from, tell us what you do, and that's it. We'll start there.
Can you hear me okay, first of all?
Yep.
Okay, you're sitting in a Kleenex box that my phone can charge.
Oh, okay.
Literally what's going on right. But my name is Sienna. I am a full-time paramedic. I'm a part-time firefighter and a full-time nursing student. So I'm super busy. My commute to school is 2 hours one way. So I'm going to school at least 3, but mostly 5 days a week. So it's 4 hours in the car just to and from school. I don't sleep. Somehow, some way, I still did this and pulled it off. And you guys, you should see my room right now. It's a disaster. Like, I came downstairs after being gone all weekend. There's 2 bowls, like a protein shake cup that I don't want to smell because that's going to be so gross. Like, it's my house is a mess because my life's a mess, but I got things done. So
yeah. So, dude, when I was promoting, like, oh my gosh, my house, my kids, I didn't eat, I didn't shower. But you got it done. Like, that's the thing. You got it done. And I love that you stay so busy. Like, I know you're tired. Like, we didn't know if she was going to be on the Zoom, you guys. She's tired, but she still got it done. I mean, Jenna's over there eating ramen. Like, that's just what you got to do to get it done. Okay. So seriously, like, yeah, Paige just said, no big deal. Full-time paramedic, part-time firefighter, and a nurse going to school. Yes. Like, it is crazy. And she works out and she deals with horses. And like, this girl is literally one of the most busy people I know. And she wanted diamond so bad, and on Monday night, you guys, she decided she was just going to do it. So can you tell us, like, she really didn't know if she could or not, and then on Monday night she decided she was going to do it. So can you tell us, tell me first, why did you decide? I know it was the Zoom, that's what I want you to talk about. So on Monday night, what did that Zoom do for you that made you go, okay, let's go?
well, I'm gonna back up to what you and Kaylee sent me first, because that was like the first moment.
Oh yeah, yes,
but,
yes.
I will talk about the Zoom, don't worry. But this whole month, I was doing good at the beginning, and then I probably didn't sell a customer for maybe 12 days throughout the middle of the month. Like, I just stopped doing it. And it's because I was so busy with school, like trying to pass my exams. Like, I'm a 4.0 student and I'm like getting B's. So my life has fallen apart for someone who's a perfectionist like me. So I kind of stopped and didn't focus as hard on this as I was. And then Monday, during the day I was at clinical, Kaylee and Kim sent me a group message of my chart, and it was both charts. So I had been wanting to go diamond all month long. Like, since I went ruby, like, I was already charted for diamond or darn near, and that's what I wanted. Like, emerald wasn't a thing. And they sent me both charts. They sent me an emerald chart and they sent me a diamond chart. And the emerald chart was circled at the top, and it had a big check mark where that 5,000 BV was. I just had to fill out a couple of qualified legs, and then I was done. And then my diamond chart had a big circle around the 8,000, and it said 2,299. And I was like, there's no way. Like, that's it. Like, they don't even believe, like, not that you didn't believe in me, but I was like, they don't think I could do it. Like, they sent me my emerald chart. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I screwed up. Like, I lost it. And so I was like, what do I have to do? Like, give me a list, like, give me a goal, like, what, I know what to do, but give me something to do so that I can hit diamond. And you guys gave me some pointers and whatnot, but it wasn't until I plugged into that Zoom that I was like, oh my gosh, they're signing this many people, like, a day, like thousands and thousands of volume all the time. Like, I couldn't imagine doing everything that I do now and signing that much, like, that many people. Like, that's crazy to me. And so, I took notes. I wrote down what they said to do, and I did it. And by golly, like, that post about my story and what it would do for me, and like just being loud about it, like, it's no different than what you're listening, but that's what I did. And that's probably what gave me the most customers. So I think right now, I haven't checked probably all day, but last time I checked, I was almost 400 in volume over what I needed to hit diamond.
Okay, so I want to tell you real quick. The reason that we sent you your emerald is because you want to know the real deal, guys. Maybe it's because I'm not red. I mean, I am like a little bit. Like I am. I'm like blue. I'm here for the party. Like, woo, I'm a blue. And so sometimes like, okay, so for real, I sent Sienna her emerald chart because I'm like, okay, I don't want to freak her out. Like, I don't want to freak her out. I don't want to be like, we expect this of you. Like, get it done. You know how you just don't want people to be like, really, like, now I have to because you need me to, or you want me to. So it's like, here's emerald, I'm going to give that to you because here's the thing. When you see your chart, so for those of you that I've ever been on a Zoom with and I'm like, let me see your chart. They're like, I'm really going after emerald or I'm really going after ruby. And I'll go, okay, cool. Let me see your chart. They're like, I don't even have, I'm like, then you have no idea what you need. You have no idea what you have sitting there right now. You have no idea what you need. How are you going to do it if you don't know exactly what you need? And Sienna did. I just love updating charts. So I'm like, here's the updated one. I don't know if you need it or not, but like, here it is. And so seeing that visual, Sienna, so was that like, so that was really helpful, seeing the vision of like, okay, this is exactly what I need. Was that helpful?
It was a side-by-side of this is what I want, but this is what I'm going to get if I don't do something about it. And so it was like a huge wake-up call. And it was like I said, I didn't think you thought I could do it. And I didn't think that I thought I could do it. And it was just like okay, what do I got to do at this point? So
yeah.
I'm still like, I know that I got it, but at the same time, like, I don't know if it's real, like, yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it takes a second to set in. It takes a second to set in. It's so crazy. Like, and oh yes, I believed in her 100%, you guys. That's why I was like, here it is. Look at it. Like, get to work. Like, here it is. Look at it. Because I've seen the skyrocket of volume jumps just when like 2 or 3 people on my team put their head down. And I'm like, wow, the impact that can make when just 2 or 3 people put their head down on my team and we just get to work. For instance, the boom contest. I can tell who's going for promotions when I look at the boom contest. Paige, Sienna, Paige, Sienna, Jenna, Kaylee's in there, Sonora's in there. Like, I mean, consistently, like constantly commenting. That's how I know. I'm like, man, they're going for promotions because their team and them are just like nonstop commenting on it. So I love it. It just proves you can't talk a big game. You actually have to walk a big game too. You have to actually go out and enroll. So I love that she, I'll explain that in just a second, Vicki. But yeah, so, okay. So she put her head, can you say one more time the number of volume you needed on Monday?
On Monday, I needed 2,299.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you guys hear?
Somehow I'm pretty close to 3. I don't know what it is exactly.
Okay. So on Monday, she was over 2,000 volume away from diamond. A lot of people, today's only Sunday, so it's only been like 6 days. Okay. Most people would look at that and go, you know what, better luck next month. I should have got to work. So next month I'm just going to like, you know what, it's been a good run. Next month I'm going to put my head down. She decided on Monday, she's like, okay, that's it. Okay. All right. That's a lot, but like, let's do this. I know I can do this. And that belief is everything. Everything. If you don't believe you can do it, then it's already written. It's already written in stone. You're not going to. But even with her busy schedule, y'all, she was like in the chat, like, oh, I got this much more BB. And we're like, what? I was in shitty service in Mackinac, whatever city. And I was like, oh my God, I was reading and couldn't respond. Like my mind was blown at how much she was actually getting done, her and her team. So now I think like one of my last questions, let's see, we talked about charting, plugging in, how much volume you needed. You got it done. She overshot it. She said now she has over 400. Go ahead.
Can I make a comment? Because I don't want to say that I got that 2,299 by myself because I didn't.
Right.
I got a lot, but Jenna signed up people. That helped me. Heather Crosby signed up people. That helped me. Taylor signed up people. Everybody, Amanda, everybody signed up people, and that all helped me too. So it wasn't just me, putting my head down. It was me motivating my team. And, my team did a lot of the work too. Jenna, especially. Thank you.
Thanks. No, but that's exactly what it takes, is having just a few runners that are like, okay, they all saw the vision. They understood, like they saw Sienna's vision. They felt her energy and they got to work. And that's exactly, that's being a leader. Your team follows exactly what you do. And when you put one foot in front of the other, your team starts doing that too. So now my last question is like, okay, so you went from, she skipped Emerald, by the way, skipped it, just went ahead and Was like, nah. So she went from ruby to emerald in 1 month. Okay. And she's no one who's been, she hasn't been in for, how long have you been in now?
Since January 7th.
Okay. So not long, you guys, at all, obviously. January 7th, okay? So she's not someone who's been in for years and like it just took a while to click. She's been in for a short amount of time. And even if you're like me, I was in for a while before I went double and triple. But I love that she's busy, but she just knew what she wanted and she just got to work and she helped her team do the same thing. So now last question, how does it feel? I know it's still kind of like numb probably, but like, how does it feel to be a $10,000 bonus earner and a diamond leader with the company?
Goodness. It feels pretty good. Like I said, it hasn't fully set in, and I don't know that it will until I see that paycheck because I'm obviously red.
Yes. Yeah.
But man, like it's incredible for me to think about like what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
I don't know. It's gonna open a lot of doors for me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And that income is life-changing. You know, that income is life-changing. I remember getting my first $2,000 paycheck and I was like, oh my God, I just made more from my phone than I ever can't talk, in a month at my factory job, ever, or fast food or gas station. And it's all from my phone, like with my kids. So, or at the time, my kid. So we are so proud of you, Kaylee and I. We are so proud of you and you deserve this so much. You worked hard for it. Now, like, go to sleep and stuff and wake up tomorrow with your joke pants on and let's get back to work because I know that your team is just going to blow this month out of the water next month, or this month out of the water next month. Yes. So I'm super excited for you, Sienna. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
All right, awesome. So in the chat, if you would, Sienna, because I didn't ask you this, we can always come back or you can put it in the chat. But what I'm going to ask Jenna these same questions, so it might be more beneficial anyway. But in the chat, just put down in the chat, like what worked for you as far as enrollments. I know that you guys, she talked about that post that she did. So I do want to say that real quick. She was vulnerable in her post. She was loud. She was willing to get a little bit loud. She was like, hey, listen, I'm going for a big promotion. I don't care if your guys' big promotion is Ruby. You need to be saying, hey, I'm going for a huge, that is huge. I'm going for a huge promotion this month and it means this for my family, or it means this for me and my boyfriend or whatever. Say it means this to me and I would really appreciate the love and support. She was very loud about like what she was going after, and she keeps pouring out her love to those that did help her go after and reach her goal. And I think that's really cool. She started to just share her story. She's always literally sharing to her story, by the way, on Instagram and Facebook. So she was loud about that. So I want you to just real quick in the comments, like tell us like the main thing that just helped you sign up as many people as you could. And while we're waiting to see that, next, I want to talk to our girl, Jenna, who is all the way out in Texas doing the dang thing, okay? And she just went emerald, you guys. That's an average of like almost $1,000 a month, okay? I know she's so close to diamond, and next month it is hers 100%, okay? 100%. Jenna's about to be a new diamond leader, and she's been in even less time than Sienna, so they are crazy, point blank and period. But you guys, it just goes to show that one person can change your whole business. Kaylee signed Sienna. Sienna signed Jenna, and they're just getting to work. So Kaylee literally signed one person, and look what it's doing to not only her business and her family, but look what it's doing, the ripple effect, you know? To me, the way I look at it is Sienna and Jenna helped three people really change, or more than three people change their life and start bringing in that income for their family. That's how I look at it, is like, I want to be ambassador because that means a presidential and some triples and some doubles, and that's life-changing income for people. So excited to hear from her now that she's got a mouthful of food. So Jenna just went emerald, and I want you to just tell us, for those of you who don't know you, who you are, where you're from, and what you do for a living. I mean, I'm talking like, talk about your kid, talk about your job, talk about how busy you are, and then I'll ask you some more questions.
Okay, so my name is Jenna. I live in Dallas, Texas. I work a 40 hours a week, technically, is what I'm supposed to, but I pretty much work anywhere between 45 to 50 hours a week. I work for a financial firm. So I work for JP Morgan. I've been there for, it'll be 13 years this year, which is 13 years too long. I have one son and I have a husband who does not work a regular full-time job because he suffers from PTSD and he can't be in big crowds or big situations. Like he's the one that's, constantly looking for the exit, looking for a way out in case something happens. So he cannot work a real job. So he picks up stuff here and there to make money. So when Sienna asked me to join this company, I told her no several times, because, it was half off. And I was like, no, that's too much money. And she said $20. And I was like, oh, no, still no. And then she asked me again and I said, yes. I said, well, it's just $20. I got that. I live at home with my parents. We've lived here majority of my son's life. He's 10 years old. We volunteer every Tuesday night feeding the homeless. Every last Wednesday of the month, we volunteer at the Dallas VA to put on bingo for them and feed them. And I also run a workout group with Taylor in Dallas with like almost 2,000 women in our Metroplex. I mean, obviously, we don't work out with all of them, but we help run an online group kind of like ours for all of them. And that's what I do every day.
And how old is your son?
He's 10. He just turned 10.
Okay, so you guys, if you're catching our drift, like you don't have to be this, like I'm not doing anything but sitting on my ass person to join our team and be successful. That's not what you have to be, okay? You can be the busiest. I've recognized, especially like the more that I go to conference and stuff, like I went to my 5th conference this past February, and the more that I go, the more success stories that I hear, I realize, wow, literally people join this because they want more time. No one joins this because they have a bunch of time. Kaylee, I'll let her tell her story later, but she was one of the busiest people I knew, and she changed my business 4 years ago. Holy crap. She changed my business because she just decided to go for it. And now, today she sent me a picture of her feeding Graham. She was like, give me a minute, I'm feeding Graham. And I was like, okay, cool, gotcha. So like, you don't have to be this, I'm sitting on my couch doing nothing. So yeah, I feel like being successful. It's usually the busiest people that get things done. So going Emerald is going to change your family's life a little bit, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's going to bring in an extra income that I don't have. We are basically pretty much a single income family.
Yeah.
And we're ready to get up out of this house.
And I know I was going to say that's like one of your biggest goals. And for those of you thinking like, wow, you've been at your job for 13 years. So like you must have started it when you were 13. Yes, you are correct. No, I'm just kidding. Like
I started when I was 21.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so there you go, guys. So it's just nuts. Like you're just getting things done, and it's all different age groups. Like it's different ages, different paths of life, different schedules. I love seeing people be successful with this with all different stories. So how about Diamond next month? Like what are some things you're going to do next month? Like you're ending the month obviously very, very strong. You're still commenting on the boom, which we're going to draw 3 boom winners at the end of this Zoom. So don't go nowhere. Okay.
I got a couple more to add too.
So she's insane. So you're clearly ending the month very strong. Okay. So tell me that's how you're going to start April, right?
Yes. Now I made a goal for myself this year. Okay. So, this month, I sold to 32 people my first month. Mm-hmm. And so I made that same goal this month. I was like, I'm gonna beat this, even if it's just I won. I'm like 6 away, so I'm not certain 100% that it's gonna happen. But I'm only 6 away from the 32 I signed last month. So I'm gonna make that exact same goal. I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm gonna go for 20 people next month. Let's go 30, 33. So I set myself a personal goal. So if I promote, I wasn't even trying to promote. I figured it was probably going to happen, but I wanted to set my own special goal. So I set it with my people and I just pushed for it.
Mm-hmm.
And because getting my my volume up, that was a team effort. That was not just me. Taylor and Sienna placing under me, and Heather, they rocked it. They and Carla, they all brought in customers for my volume, but I wanted to have something that I could focus on just for me as well. Because if I don't have a goal, I'm not going to push towards something, because like I said, I wasn't expecting to go enroll this month. Sienna was expecting me to. She knew it was going to happen. You guys all knew it was going to happen, but that's not what I was pushing for. I just figured, that'll happen. Whether it happens in March or April, it'll happen. It's fine. I just wanted to set myself a goal, because if I set myself a goal, then I'm stepping towards the bigger picture.
Yep. And where you focus, you steer. Like, for real, like if you're not writing down your goals, forget it. Like, you're not even gonna, I remember sitting down with Courtney King. You guys have been doing this 5.5 years. I remember sitting down. Courtney King is one of our ambassador uplines. She's one of my best friends. And she sat me down and was like, you need to break down your goals for the month, but in weekly. And her husband is very successful in the job that he does, which is kind of like what we do, but he does it for like budget planning and stuff like that. He's like a financial advisor, whatever you call him. And he said, Kim, you need to sit down and like, what do you want to accomplish this month? Okay, then what do you need to accomplish every week? Do you need 10 customers this month in order to hit your goal? Then you need to sign at least 3 customers every week. Like, make that your goal. And it's just so crazy. That changed my business. Like, if you don't have a goal, where are you even looking, bro? Like, where are you even, like, what are you going to do if you don't even know what you need to do? If you have no idea what you want from this business, well, good job. You'll never get it. Like, you need to know exactly what you're going for. If you get into this business and you're like, you know what, an extra $200 would be so helpful. Okay, what do you need to make $200 a month? We have a really great compensation plan. Go check it out. We have a really great steps to success format. I want you to follow it. Okay, we have everything set up for you. Everything is in place. You don't have to question. Like, we have a really great team page. We have really great trainings. So it's up to you to get it done. It's not up to me. It's not up to Kaylee. It's not up to Jenna. It's not up to Sienna. You have the tools at your fingertips, okay? So you just have to get after it. So my next question for you was, so like, what worked for you? We believed you could do it. See, and hold on. That's what you need to do too, is Jenna just said, I wasn't really sure I was going to hit it, but like, I mean, cool. But I want you guys to remember that for your team. I knew, Sienna knew, Kaylee knew. I was like, you're getting it. Pour that belief into your team. Paige always, she's like a prime example. Like, pour that belief into your team. And I'm not saying like fake it. I'm saying really serious, like, pour your belief into your team, because if you do that, I feel like people get the bigger picture quicker, because they're like, okay, yes, like I have somebody else behind me cheering me on, and it's such a big deal. It worked wonders for me when Courtney did it for me. So, Jenna, all right, so what did you do this month consistently that worked for you as far as like actually enrolling?
I did a lot of host to post, but I made sure that I followed up with people religiously. I don't care if I get on their nerves. I will bug you until you block me. Like, I'm going to sign you up. And if you don't want my product, then you're going to post for me on your page. I mean, you're not going to, the worst they can do is say no, or just flat out freaking ignore your damn message, which is rude. So I would just say, host a post, try to get out at least 10 to 15 a day, because not everybody's going to respond back. I try to do mine in the morning. That way people have longer time to see it. But at the same time, when someone posts for me, I love that post, but I don't say thank you right away. I say thank you in the message. And then like a week or two later, I'll comment on it and I'll say, thank you so much for sharing. Because then all those people that forgot they even commented on it will see that, and it will put that reminder back in their head. Oh yeah, that's right. I was interested in this coffee. Let me check this girl out, because they didn't accept my friend request. So they never even got my message in the first place. So I would just say, make sure you're doing host to post every single day. And don't just focus on what works for you. Keto coffee, that's what works for me. I've sold one hair, skin, and nails, like one to all my 60 customers, just one, that's it. But I this month coming up, I plan to step out. So I've done keto coffee, thermophyte, and the hair, skin, and nails. I want to do the cleanse because I had really great results from it. I want to do the wraps because I have one that I still need to do. And I have my husband coming in. So I want to venture out on those. And I've had the skincare I've had the cleanser and the toner. So I want to start venturing out on new things this month. So I would just say, don't just focus on certain ones. Realize that we have a ton of products, and we have pictures before and after for all of those pretty much. You can find one from somebody. So that's what I'd say.
And having your own is everything. Like when people ask me if something works, I'm like, well, let me show you my stomach, or let me show you my skin, or my favorite is let me tell you about the confianza. Like I have a very big passion for confianza. Okay. So what you doing? Oh, Joe's over there eating fudge from today quietly in the room like a weirdo. Okay. So anyway, I eat fudge. So yeah, having your own results is huge. Like Sienna has mind-blowing ones that I'm going to share tomorrow. I'm going to be like, and I'm going to make it like an April Fool's not joke. I'm going to be like, no, this is not a joke. This is not an April Fool's joke. Like, do you guys see these results? Like for real, that's what my post is going to be like. And I already have that planned. Jenna already has her own cleanse results and they're amazing. I was like, that is not just the cleanse. So when you can blow people's minds with your own results, they are so much more trusting. Like they trust you even more and they want to order from you even more. Okay. So, yeah, that's totally a thing.
Can I answer a question real quick?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So Vicky wants to know, she says she knows some people offer free product for hosting a post. How does that work? I do. I give out a keto coffee and a chocolate green. So I only do mine monthly because I'm not far enough into the business where I can just spend my money on all this product.
I still don't. No.
So I do, I write everybody's name down that posts for me. I think I have a list of it somewhere. I write every single person's name down that posts for me during the month. And then at the end of the month, I do what's that wheel thing?
Wheel decide,
where you can put up to 100 different names into a drawing, and then it just spins the wheel, and then whoever wins that, I either decide to send out 2 coffees and chocolate greens or just 1. But that's you don't have to give out products for every single person who posts for you because you would go broke.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, and this is a business. So don't go giving away free product. You will never catch like a chiropractor being like, well, I'll just give you all a free neck massage. Like that's not a thing. He still only has a business he needs to run. So you need to be mindful of that and not just give away free product. Like I only give away free product if I sign someone up from the post, and I will literally send 1 keto energy. You're welcome. It's free. You're welcome. I can put that in an envelope. You're welcome. And I'm triple. I don't care. I'm not sending away free product. I'm not giving you all my stuff, but I will do like if I have extra keto coffee, I'll say, yeah, I'll totally send a keto coffee packet your way if I get orders from your post. And they're like, yes, they live for that because they just want to try it. So, yeah, you can do whatever you want. And what I love too, Vicky, is you can just say, hey, will you post on your wall for me? I'd be so grateful. You don't even have to offer free product. And most people will still say yes. People will still say yes. So do what you can. Oh my gosh, Sienna, that's nuts. I didn't know if you were like, some people just like, yeah, I sold this much stuff, but like it's for like promotion purposes. I can't believe you really did. That is crazy. Y'all, she made keto cash. That's exciting. Okay. So, go ahead, Sienna.
I was gonna say, I had my former stepdad, he's not my stepdad anymore. He was like, what can I do? Like, I don't really want to do the membership, but I want to help you. He's like, can I just buy a bag of coffee? And I'm like, I've got a bag of coffee. Like, if you just want a bag of coffee, and then I'm going to place a personal order to replenish my stock.
Yeah.
And then his friend Mike did the same thing. And so I dropped off 2 bags of coffee. I had a handwritten card taped to him, like,
That's
what
awesome.
to do with it. And literally within 15 minutes, he's like, so I just sold Mike's bag of coffee to this other lady. Like, I need another one. So and that's how I sold 3 bags of coffee. Like, and then he gave me an extra $10 in gas just to drive it across town to him. my grandma bought something that way, and then I sold $32 of samples to one of my supervisors who is a customer too. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Keep in mind, you guys, I say to people, you can try 1 for $5. You guys, our keto coffee cold, okay? We're paying about $2.60 for it when we buy it, okay? So I say 1 for $5, 5 for $20, or you can get a bag of 15 for my loyal customer, you know, the loyal customer discount. So I love Keto Cash. I love doing that kind of stuff. So I love that. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. So Jenna, do you have any, like, we talked about, you know, your how it's like changing. We talked about your story. I cannot wait to see. I mean, you don't, not literally see. I don't want to like literally see your paycheck, but I can't wait to hear what your paycheck, you know, what it feels like to get it, and just all that good stuff. So, do you have anything you want to close us out with, just with your moment of time here?
Just don't give up what you're doing, because not everything comes fast. I'm learning, you know, when I tell Kim, I don't really feel like I'm doing much because, you know, I'm not meeting what I did my first month. And she was like, people sign like 7 a month.
For real.
And
for real.
And I just, whether you think you're doing a lot or not, anything that you're doing is not only helping you, but you're helping somebody else. So don't try to be in it and do everything for yourself only, because you're not going to succeed if your point for this whole business is not to help other people reach their goals. Mm-hmm. Like, that should have been why you signed up. I mean, I totally get it. I signed up for extra money too. So I'm not saying don't do that, but I mean, you need to have the kind of heart that you want to help other people, because if you're not going to be as successful. Your responses to people, they're not going to feel that excitement in your voice or in your message whenever you send it to them. You need to just show people how much you care about them. That will get you so much further in this business than just saying, oh, hey, you know, I'm going to buy some of my stuff. I got stuff to sell. It'll probably help you, you know. And pray. Kim told me that she prays over her team. Every single one of you guys, she prays over every, I don't know if she said it was morning or night or all day, who knows. So I started doing that, and it's literally crazy. And I don't pray, you know, I don't pray to, I just say one simple thing. Hey, God, let me be as successful as you want me to be in this business, because I'll chase money all day. I'm selfish. I want to be rich. I don't want to have to worry about money, but it may not be his plan for my life for me to be rich. It may just be for us to be comfortable. So I don't want my selfish money grubbing hands to get me somewhere where I don't need to be, because I could get myself in trouble with a lot of more money than I need to have. So just pray that your business will be as successful as his plan for it is.
Mm-hmm.
And do that every day. Do that every single day.
Yep. That is so good, because people, like, I went to go grab this because you were talking, it reminded me of this. So people do not care how much you know until they know how much you care, period. I joined this business very selfish, very. And I have this, it even has dust on it, you guys. I've had this hanging in my kitchen right above my little It Works. I have like an It Works corner. It's where I put like my stuff, like my journals, my products are in that cupboard above, my Bible, like all my stuff is over there, okay? Plus this little thing that I printed out in 2013. It says, once you step back and see that it's not about you, you will be successful. That's the only, like, that's with anything in this life. God is not saying make it all about you. He literally created us to love people, okay? Like, even though sometimes it's really hard. So you will not be successful with anything in life if you're making it all about you. So I read this because I joined this for very selfish reasons. I joined it for the money. That's it, okay? But once you can step back and see that it's not about you, you will be successful, okay? So like, I really had to train myself to visualize and focus on how I was going to help other people step out into their greatness. Like, how can I help somebody go Ruby? I don't care what benefits it has for me. How can I help someone see that income that I've already accomplished? It means everything. It means everything. And you guys, this is a long-term thing. This is not a short-term thing. I pray that Jenna and Sienna don't see this quick success and then go, that was fun. That's what I pray for. I've seen it happen in 5.5 years. They're here to stay. They're here to stay. I pray that they catch the long-term vision, because if you look up network marketing and what we do, it's better than anything out there. Just about anything out there. Okay? The income is stupid. You cannot make, love it. What does that say? Wait, what does that say? Yes, look at, yes, I love it, Sienna. Like, that's the thing. She already has it sitting there, dude. Double diamond. Go ahead.
Over my TV. No TV.
It's on her TV. Oh my God.
It's on my TV.
Oh my God, I love her so much. That's exactly, like, you have to be focused. Like, I do not want anyone on the Zoom to see their first $5,000 paycheck and then go, that was so fun. Like, I'm out. Like, it'll just keep coming in. No, it won't. But what I want more for you is not the money. I want you to visualize and see the friendships that become a part of this business, the actual camaraderie, the conferences that we get to go to every year will change your life. You'll never leave this company if you go to a conference. I mean, I pray that you don't anyway, but it's crazy what this business can do for you if you let it. I had to sit down. I had some rough days in my business, you guys. Been in 5.5 years. I have had some rough days. I'm not going to get into it. But I sit down and I literally talk to myself and I say, but Kim, you're ambassador. You are changing your family's life. You already have, but you're continuing to do so because of this. I can't do that nowhere else, you guys. Nowhere else. So I pray every time someone goes ruby, emerald, diamond, I'm like, catch it, hold it tight, and don't go nowhere. It's only up from here, but you have to keep hustling, hustler, like you have to. If you just went diamond, you need to go for double. I don't care if you hit it that next month, you go for double. If you just went ruby, I need you going for emerald. I don't care. No, I don't care if you don't hit it. That's not my goal for you. I need you to go for it anyway, because you've got to, that momentum, you got to keep it. Okay. You have to keep it. So you focus. Okay. Now who's next? Who do I get to help next on my team? That should be your goal. So Jenna, do you have anything else that you want to add?
I've marked off 2 of my things you told me to put down.
Yay! That's so awesome.
I just got to put check marks next to going emerald and helping Taylor promote.
Yes. I love that. I'm going to go look back at our text now. But like I told Jenna, I said, I need you to write down 5 things that you want from this business, like right now, like 5 things. And it was just so cool. Like I love writing down goals, you guys. So like I encourage all of you guys to do that. Write down your goals for what you want to happen within the next year. You see, I'm talking long-term. I'm not talking about next month. I'm talking about long-term. What do you want to happen? Like, where do you want to be at by let's say April of 2020? Will I see you in VIP? Because I freaking hope so. I really hope so. I have a lot of friends in VIP, but I'd rather sit down there with my team too. I really wanted to. I was by myself, but I was with my friends, so that was cool. But like, I want to be like, oh, that girl, she's mine. In VIP, oh, she's mine. Oh, they're all mine. They're all mine. We're just going to sit together. You can't sit with us. I'm kidding. We're actually a big family. We're a big family down there. I'm totally joking. So like, that's what I want. So Jenna, of course, you killed it. We love you, dude. Congrats on Emerald. I'm so proud of you. I cannot wait to meet you in person. Cannot wait.
Oh my gosh, summer.
It's going to be a sleepover. Even if Sienna, I'm inviting myself over just for like even one day, not even a night, just one day. I just want to like hang out and just rub my body on Jenna. Okay. I just combined your guys' name. Gianna. I just called you guys Gianna. So yay.
That's okay. It was okay.
Gianna's team just promoted. Okay. So this was so good. Thank you, Jenna. Now, do we have, is Heather, Taylor, or Amanda on? I don't think so. I don't think I see you. I just want to make sure.
I am.
Yay. I see you now. Awesome. Yay. Okay. So after that, we'll get a hold of Trish real quick. I don't think I see the other 2. All right. So congrats again, Jenna. We're so excited for you, boo-boo, and I can't wait to see you go down the next month. So now I want to hear from Taylor, who's one of Jenna's girls, and they're good. They're like good friends too. So I think that's fun. They get to do this business together, and they're good friends. So I'm excited to learn more about you. You just went Ruby, which is a big deal. We always say the Rubies separate the boys from the men. Like, It's a thing. Like, okay, like I'll hear you talk, but until you go Ruby, like, okay, now I know you're here to play. Like now I know I can put you in my playing field if I'm even saying that I don't do sports, you guys. But like I will play with you. Okay. If you go Ruby, so y'all need to remember, fall in love with people's action, not their potential. Oh, I got girls on my team all day long that I know can do it, but until they do it, I mean, I gotta run with the people that are running. So, Taylor, can you tell us who you are and what you do and how long you've been in?
Okay, my name is Taylor. I live in Dallas. Jenna is my best friend.
You guys sound alike. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
We actually met. Our kids started going to daycare with each other when I think they were like 8 months old or something like that. And now hers is 10 and mine will be 10 in May. I have another little boy who is 6. I have been married for 14 years. Here's my kid. And I'm a full-time X-ray CT tech in an ER. I have 1 kid in baseball, 1 kid in soccer. I have both of them in School of Rock Music. And, stop, get out of here. And so between all of our events, and I work full time. I work 3 12s, and then my husband works 40 hours a week, and then he does call every Monday and about 1 weekend a month.
Wow.
So we are very busy people. This month has been crazy. I basically didn't even get to work for 2 weeks of this month because I had vacation and I had really horrible service there. And then the next week, my father-in-law passed away. So we had no service in Arkansas. So I literally could not have done this without Jenna and Carla and everybody else because I literally didn't get to work for 2 weeks, basically. So they helped me so much.
I've been there where I'm like, oh, I should probably like do something. Like I should probably go ahead and do, it hasn't happened often, but I've done it. And it just goes to show you can get it done, even though you maybe took a second. So do you guys even hear this? Like, okay, do you guys even hear the pattern? Sienna just told you a little about her life, and then Jenna, now Taylor, like they're not just sitting on their couch. Like, are you guys shocked that like, oh, these people promoted and they're not just sitting on the couch? Like, I have yet to hear a story where someone says, oh, hi, my name is Kim, and like I literally don't do anything all day long, and I just like watch TV, and so yeah, I went diamond. Like that's not even inspiring, you know? You have got to just want, like you've got to want this. And I love that, you know, you're making this from your phone, so why not?
If you catch me on the couch, I'm going to be napping.
Yeah, she's like finally closing her eyes.
Like, yes.
Hold on. My TV Joe just, hold on. Let me tell the TV to be quiet.
The Rangers won.
Get out of here. If you're going to do that, get out of here. Okay, you're here to sit here.
Okay, so can you tell us, like, just how it feels to go Ruby? Like, that's what I want to know is, how does it feel to be a Ruby leader?
It actually feels really good. Okay, so I have previous experience with multi-level marketing. I was with one for 3 years, 4 years, somewhere right in there. But it was literally so difficult. They made it to where you had to do it all by yourself. You couldn't, like, your team can't help you if you have a team. Like, they're like, woo, go do this. And every month you basically have to start over.
Yep.
And so you can never go anywhere. It's really tough. And it was very discouraging. So Jenna asked multiple times and I was like, no, I've done this, blah, 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 you know, and she kept going, come on, it'll be so fun. We can do it together. And I was like, no, I love you. No. And so literally I finally was like, she's like, come on. And I was like, okay, it's $20. What do I have to lose? $20. And I got product. So there you go.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And she was like, we can do this. She's like, just do this. And I was like, okay. So I just started asking people to host a post. And it took me a while before I really started putting it on my page per se. but people doing host to post for me really truly is what got it. And some people don't look at the message. Some people look at it and don't reply. But if I send 8 and 2 reply, I feel like, okay, well, there's 2 out of 8. There you go.
Yep. That's a big deal, being consistent. And I love that you mentioned that, because it works, you guys. We're blessed. Like, we truly are blessed. Like, we really, really are. We have no inventory. Okay. So you don't have to like buy all this stuff and have it on stock. I've had multiple people say to me, so do you just like drive it over here? And I'm like, no, I do not. No, I do not drive it over to your house. I'm going to have a corporate ship it to you. Girl, no, you cannot pay me later, because that's not how this works. So you either want it or you don't. But I love that also every month it doesn't start over. Your volume carries.
Right. It's almost like you have a cushion, so that way you can build on it. So when your inventory, if people don't keep signing up after the 3 months, you still have your inventory to build on. So you're constantly having something to go off of.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not a clean slate every month and you get no help.
Oh my God. I would have been dipped out. That's crazy. That's crazy. We are so blessed, you guys. We are so blessed. And these are products that people truly want. Like, it's good products that people are like, dude, I just need to try that already. Like, I need to try it. And then what's cool is our products, people need it monthly. Okay. Now it's up to them whether or not they actually want it monthly. But what I love is it's not, no offense to anybody, but it's not makeup. You don't need that ever. I love makeup. I don't need new makeup every month. I don't need new Tupperware every month. I don't need new house cleaning things every single month. I don't need a new purse every month, and I don't need lipstick every month. Okay. I don't need jewelry every month. Okay. This is something that people need every month. I know people still 5.5 years later that do not run out of their greens. And it's so awesome, because that's providing, that's providing an income for my family. They feel healthier. Like, it's just win, 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 win. So what are your plans starting the next month? What are your plans for Emerald? Because now we need to make sure we're focused.
Yes. So next month I have the whole month I'm going to be in service. So we should be good.
Yeah.
But really and truly just starting, just hit the ground running starting August or April 1st, which is tomorrow. And I don't like April Fool's Day either. I'm like, I have so much to do tomorrow. And I'm like, please stop, because I don't have time for all this.
April Fool's.
And so tomorrow we have a baseball game. Both of them have music. And my husband's on call. So, yay.
Yeah, busy.
But starting tomorrow, the good thing is, even if I'm at the baseball game, I can still work while they're warming up, before they, if I need to reply to people, if I need to send out a host post, if I need to do that, I can do it during the day. I can do it at night. I can do it anytime.
Yeah.
Because it's on so as long as I have charge, I'm good.
Yep. That's, you just ask anyone. Yeah, Paige said that's perfect. And I did it, when we were going to Mackinac City this past weekend, yesterday and today, y'all, I looked forward. I lost some connection. Like, yes, I did. But I looked forward to the drive, because I'm like, oh my God, that's uninterrupted time where I can just sit and work. And then this is probably one of my biggest ahas from the trip for me was when we went to the pool. I had a really bad incident with Eric 3 years ago. So I don't take my phone to anything like that. I don't even bring it with me to the pool, to the water park. I don't bring it. I don't even touch it. It's in the room. Don't try to get a hold of me. We were down there for 3 hours and came back up to my phone. And I got to enjoy that time with my family at the water park. And then Joe goes, get off your phone. We got back to the room and I said, listen, he's standing right here. I was like, listen, you're like, this is a blessing. I get to put my phone down for 3 hours to do what we needed to do. Now my team is promoting. Kaylee's got girls promoting. I came back to that after going to the water park. I want that for all of you. I want all of you to come back to your phone 3 hours later with a girl that just went diamond. That's what I want for you guys, because I want you to be able to put your phone down, enjoy what you got to do. You don't always need to be attached to it, and come back and tell your boyfriend, listen, if I got to look at my phone for 5 minutes and that's how I get to help people, you better be quiet. Like, that's a blessing. And so that was just a huge aha for me, but I'm so excited for you. I want you, Taylor, to pull out that Emerald chart, whether you look at it and you're intimidated or you look at it and you're excited, it don't matter. Pull it out anyway and just run for it. Run for it. Even if you think you're going to miss it, it don't matter. Sienna thought she would too. put it into action starting April 1st. I do not want to see you guys getting into April 1st. All of a sudden it's the 7th and you're like, what? Wait a minute. I just lost 7 days because I didn't get my butt to work. Like, then you look and you're like, it's the 14th. What is even happening? Don't do that to yourself. I want you to end this month and start next month the same exact fire. So do you have anything you want to close us out with during your little session, Taylor?
I do want to say, since I've been posting on my page, people are watching. They may not comment, they may not like it, but I have sold this week 2 different things from people who have never commented on anything, but they texted me separately and said, hey, I saw that stuff you've been posting about. I want to try it. And I'm like, girl, you want me to sign you up for it? Give me all this information. I'll sign you up. She's like, okay, great. And like, she's never liked any of my posts. She's never commented on anything. She said both of them just separately texted me. Yeah. So I just want everyone to know, just post. Even if nobody's commenting or people are watching. Yeah. Just be consistent. Even if it's just on your story. If you don't want to bombard your page, do it on your story. You don't have to do both. Yes. So just always keep doing it because people are watching you. They are. They're watching you. They're stalking you silently. Yeah. And you know, they're waiting. They're stalking you to see if you'll be successful, and they're also stalking you. They're waiting for you to quit. They're waiting for you to fail. So what are you going to show them? I've been showing people for 5.5 years that I am more than what other people think of me. So I want you, she's right. I remember one of my biggest yay moments was I looked at Joe and I'm like, Joe, the month I was going diamond, I was like, none of these people even do anything on Facebook for me. They don't like, they don't comment. And he was like, oh yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, no, this is nuts. Like, they don't do a thing for me on Facebook, but they've been watching. I had no idea. So that is so true. I love that, Taylor. That was a good ending. So thank you. Congrats on going Ruby. We are so proud of you. You're welcome. We are so proud of you, dude. You sound just like Jenna. It's still a little mind-blowing. I'm going to answer. It's so crazy to me. Vicky, I will answer that in just a second. But yeah, congrats, Taylor. That's so exciting. And can't wait to see you run. Can't wait to see you run next month. All right. So last but definitely not least. Okay. So we've got Trish. I hope she can chat with us for a second. And then we're going to do the 3 boom drawings, you guys. This one is special. Like, I mean, they're all special. They're all freaking special. But this one is like near and dear to my heart because Trish is not with these girls. Trish is not under Kaylee. She is someone that I've taken in, and I made her sound like a dog that like got lost outside. That's not what I meant. Trish is amazing. And she, you know, has been working this business now for a long time. I mean, a couple years, and she hit her first promotion. And I could not be more excited for her. She's one of the most consistent and loyal people that I know. So when you have just a second, Trish, I want you to tell us who you are, a little bit about you, and tell us how long you've been in.
Hi, this is not my normal thing, so I don't even know where to look. But
you look good. You're good.
Oh gosh, I've been in just 2 years in February. But I'm very yellow and green, so I'm like always doing a million other things besides what I should be doing. Copying papers, writing down, worrying about other people, and like I said, Kim's kind of taken me, adopted me, so I love it. And I'm excited about my promotion. I plan on getting a lot more. It's slow because I treated it as a hobby, like you're saying, not to do. But I didn't mean to. It's just I kept putting everything first. So not anymore. I'm done, you know, besides my family, but gonna run with it like you girls did. You inspire me. You're so young and perky and full of life, and I'm getting my life back now after so many years of not having a life for a long time. So I'm excited, and I'm so proud of all you ladies, and I'm gonna be right there with you.
I know it has been inspiring, and like honestly, you guys, I'm not gonna tell Trisha's story for her. But she has quite the story, okay? She did not come from like a perfect background, okay? She struggled, okay? So like, I love that her daughter messaged me and was like, listen, my mom's gonna be in for life. So like, your daughter, literally Bree was like, I'm so excited for her. Love her so much. She's like, she's gonna be in it for life. So like, I'm excited for her to go executive. And I'm like, I am geeked for your mom to go executive. And, oh, she was so sweet. So like, you guys, Trisha's been to now what, 2 conferences, right? Yep. So that's what I thought. And like, she plugs into everything, to everything. And so I know that now she's got that bigger picture, and like she was texting me and she's like, I got a fire in my belly now, like it's happening. I'm going
Yeah.
with me. So just tell us, like, how does it feel to be executive though? It's exciting.
I feel like I'm a black diamond right now, honestly.
Yep.
I made it over that hump, and
Yes.
I'm just like, and then I'm figuring out charting after 2 years because I'm so analyzed everything and worried about everything else. I'm finally like, oh, that's all you got to do?
Yeah.
It just, it clicked. I'm slow, okay?
No, you're not.
Missing still, but
But she kept going, you guys. And now the way I look at it is now you need to make sure next month you have one more person that has 400 just like the other people and an overall volume of 2,000. Like you can. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
It's just to get over being shy and scared and insecure about approaching people. I still haven't gone live, so that's another challenge I'm going to overcome.
Yeah.
But it took me but I'm stuck with it, and even if it takes you a couple years, it's okay. Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Your journey is your journey. Yes, your journey is your journey. That is so good.
These products, I'm never going to give up, so I might as well stay in the business and try to make money.
That's so true.
Nice.
Yep. That is so true.
Okay.
Yep. I'm sorry. You keep cutting out for me. I'm so sorry. So
I know I'm having trouble. I'm sorry.
No. I can hear you. It just keeps like lagging for me. Okay, so she is very consistent with the products. So I love that she said, if I'm going to be using the products, I might as well be making money too. I love that. Okay. So anything you want to end us with, Trish?
Nope, just you girls are doing wonderful. Keep it up. And if you, anyone does watch this that thinks I'm not getting anybody, nobody's watching, because I felt like that too. And then I'd quit, and like quitting, well, I didn't quit, but I kind of didn't work.
Yeah.
Like that's not helping. No one's going to come to you then. So you might as well keep posting every day and keep trying. Because like they say, someone is watching. I'll get people out of nowhere all of a sudden like, what were you talking about, the greens? Or I'm like, who are you? Really, it's like, where'd they come from? But through these last 2 years, there's been people consistently watching. And you don't think so, but they are, like you said.
Yep. That is.
And don't give up.
Yes. It doesn't do anything when you give up or you quit. So thank you, Trish.
No.
That was such good stuff. That was such good stuff. So thank you, Trish. Congratulations on executive. And she's right. If you just stop working, like, of course, that's not going to work either. So you might as well give it something and at least post and be consistent with that, because eventually people, they get it that you're not quitting and they kind of think of you next. So I love all of these, you guys. Now, I did want to ask, so Kaylee, did you want to say anything, since everyone but Trish was your team, whether you want to just like introduce yourself, give some last minute like kudos? She might be busy. I don't know. There she is. Did you want to end us out with anything? Before I do the drawing. Don't leave, you guys.
Hold on. So I'm sorry, I'm like rocking. My phone's rocking, so don't get sick over here. But yeah, for one, I just want to say how proud I am of my entire team. Which they all know that. Like, I've told them that 8 million times. But the other thing I wanted to say too is, it's crazy what can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry, my TV's on too.
No, we can hear you good.
Okay, but it's crazy what one person can do for your entire business. Like, I met Sienna because, oh, by the way, I'm Kaylee Morrison. Sorry. I'm a double diamond, and Kim is my upline. I've been in for 4 years now. But Sienna and I met because my husband and her boyfriend are both in the Michigan State Police Academy together. They started in September, and oh my Lord, you guys, this is their last week. They graduate on Wednesday. Thank goodness. But her and I met through that. And I remember thinking, like, I was like, okay, I need to talk to this girl about this, because she seems so driven, but she also seems like she has an insane life like I did when I first started. And sometimes when you find someone that's super busy, it makes you take a step back and be like, I don't think I should ask them because they're probably just, like, they're not going to have any time to do it. They're just not. But I remember that was me. And I had big goals, and I knew what I wanted, and it didn't matter how busy I was, you know. I was working full time when I started, and I was going to school, and I was fighting for a show because I compete in like fitness shows. So I was at the gym at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. Come home, have to meal prep everything again, you know. I literally had no time, you know, and I'd stay up until 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and I would have to turn around and be at the gym at 5 a.m. for fasted cardio. And I'm like, you know what? This girl is just as busy as I was, but nothing stopped me because I knew what I freaking wanted. And if I would have looked at her and said, you know, she's too busy, I shouldn't even ask her because that's just stupid. She's probably going to be like, no, like, don't you see my life? Like, I don't have time for that. But I didn't because I knew that just because you think they're busy doesn't mean that they don't want their life to be a little bit different, or doesn't mean that maybe they want to quit their job, you know, and they want to have more time freedom. Some people get into this for things like time freedom, not necessarily financial freedom. So don't ever tell yourself that someone isn't going to want this or someone isn't going to have the time for this, because you guys, in less than 3 months, she went diamond. And look at and not only like what she's done for herself, but like Jenna's story. I love Jenna's story, you know, that her husband can't work, you know, and she's the one working and paying for things or whatever, but she wants to make that extra income. So, you know, so that they have that as a family, and then she wants to get her own home and stuff like that. And if I would have been selfish, you know, and said, no, I don't think Sienna can do this, or I don't think she has the time, like, I don't think she has the time to do it, you know, then Jenna wouldn't have been able to do it. And then if Sienna wasn't here for Jenna to do it, then Taylor would have been able to do it, and so on and so forth, you know. So don't be selfish. And I say selfish because it is, you know, when you look at someone or see someone's name or someone's Facebook and you say, oh, I don't think they're going to want it, or they don't need to make extra money or whatever. Because that was another thing. Like, I'm friends with a lot of people on Facebook, right? And I had a lot of friends doing it works, and literally no one ever reached out to me about it until Kim did. And Kim and I didn't even know each other. And, you know, it was crazy too because Kim knows this, but I've always been financially free. Like, finances have never been a problem. I've always made great money. But just because I've always made great money doesn't mean that I'm not alright, or, you know, and I don't want to make more, right? I'm like, yeah, I want to freaking make some money. You know, so just don't be selfish. Don't look at people or, you know, read people's names or think you know their life or their story. Just say that, you know, when you look at people, this business literally is for everybody. Just like our products are for everybody. So don't ever count someone out, ever. Like, I'm not kidding you when I say that. One person will literally change your business, you know, and it's not even me being like conceited when I say this, but I know that myself changed Kim's business. You know, when she went triple, when I went double, she went triple, and literally, I'm the only one, you guys, other than her mom.
Oh yeah.
Other than her mom, that is still around and on her team from that. You know, so if she wouldn't have reached out to me, you know, it took me a year to join you guys, but she was consistent, you know, and she was annoying, okay, but, you know, that one person, myself, was able to help her change her business too, and then everything else you got was just insane, like, she was at my wedding and everything, but, yeah, so that's just, like, my biggest thing, and I think that these promotions on my team have really made me think about that even more. Like, oh my gosh, can you imagine if I would have just, like, not talked to Sienna about this, all of these other lives that she's been able to change, and Jenna has, and Taylor and everything, that wouldn't have happened, you know? So it all just goes back to when, you know, when you realize it's not about you anymore, that's when things actually happen. You know, that's when things change for your life, and when you see the actual life-changing things that it works can do for you. So that's just what I feel like has really like hit home during these promotions for me.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That was really good, Kaylee. Do you want me to mute you?
Nope, I can do it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I didn't know if you were like, Kim's got me. I don't know if that's like secretly. Okay. No, that was so good though, you guys. That was so good. And it's so true. Like the ripple effect that Sienna's enrollment has had on her team and my team, you know, it's just crazy. Just crazy. So just when you think that you don't have, you know, because you're gonna have people quit, you guys. Can I just like get over it? Just it's a thing. Not everyone, there's no way everyone you enroll in 2019 is going to have 100% success rate. If that was the case, literally everybody in the world would be billionaires with network marketing by now. Okay, so people quit, get over it. That's my only advice to you. People quit, get over it. People quit, get over it. Like some people will, some people won't. Oh well, who's next? Okay. And Kaylee has signed a lot of distributors. A lot of them. I've signed a lot of distributors. Okay. Lots and lots. Okay. But it takes one person sticking around that will change your whole business. Okay. Your whole business. So it just takes one person. It takes one person. We used to have a hashtag. It was hashtag starts with one. Like it works, had a hashtag. Hashtag starts with one. It starts with one. It still starts with one person. And I want you guys to know that if you consistently keep enrolling, I mean, just like Trish said, you could just be like, screw it, I'm done. Well, then, yeah, you'll never get anywhere. You might as well keep enrolling and having fun doing it and getting those fast start bonuses and helping people change their lives until you stumble upon that one person who just gets it, who just is like, oh my God, let's go. I'm over 2,000 GV away. I think I can do that in 5-6 days. Okay, let's go. Like you wait until you have that person because it feels so good. Yes, the power of one. So this was so good, you guys. And I'm going to just stop the recording in a second and do the drawing. But before I do that, let me answer this question really quick because she asked it twice. I'm having a hard time explaining to people that this business is for busy people. Everyone's excuse is that they don't have the money or the time. How can I change their mind? You can't. You can inspire them. You can share your story. You can get on the phone with them and you can share with them what you've done with this business, what you plan to do with this business, why you joined. And then at the end of the day, you say, so is it something that sounds like you could do? Does this sound like something you could maybe do? And you're going to have people still say no. You're going to have people that get it like Sienna and like Jenna and like Kaylee, and they're going to say yes. I could ask a broke person tomorrow and a rich person tomorrow, and it doesn't matter their background. You know, that poor person might be like, you know what, yes. And that rich person can be like, I'm good. I'm good. Or the other way around. It's all a numbers game. It's all a numbers game. How many people do you need to talk to before they say yes? You cannot motivate. You cannot motivate. You cannot make someone hear you. You cannot make someone do this. You cannot. But you can talk to more people. You can keep going until God says, you know what, this is the one. This is it. This is the girl. I just wanted to see if you do the work. So like keep talking to people. It pays off. It does. It pays off. I had to talk to a lot of people to get to Kaylee. A lot of people to get to Kaylee, okay? But I knew that a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 paycheck would change my family's life. And that meant that I had to go through a couple people. I was going to go through a couple people. I don't care. I can't do that nowhere else. I have become a different person because of this business. So look at it that way. You're not just making money. You're doing so much more than that. So just keep talking to people. And if you need your upline, me or Destiny, if you need us to help you have a conversation with someone so that you know what to say, what not to say, and stuff like that, then we'll do that for you. But okay, this was so good, you guys. And we're only 357 away to get to our 10,000. That's crazy. You guys are blowing me away. So thank you for hopping on Zoom, but let me stop the recording